We continue learning Rabeinu Yona, Sharei Teshuva. Baruch Hashem, finally caught up to date. We're in the middle of the Ikar HaShvi'i, the seventh principle of Teshuva. As Rabeinu Yona explains to us this critical need for humility, the importance of living our life and serving Hashem from a place of Hatznei Aleches, from a place of humbleness and humility and submissiveness. And Hashem desires that more than all the karbanos and more than all the offerings. He rather wants us to serve Him from our low place. Says Rabeinu Yona on the 65th page of the Hachzek Rabeinu Yona, the Baal Teshuva is further obligated with regard to Keniyah, with regard to humility. What's the reason he has to remove from himself? He has to try to slowly remove all that which caused him to do the Aveira in the first place. We're on the process of Teshuva. We're on the process of trying to figure out, I did something wrong. I don't want to go back to that low place. I don't want to go back to that place of Aveira and filth. So by serving Hashem from humility, it slowly removes us from that place in which we originally came to the Aveira. And elaborates Rabeinu Yona, Gaiva misabeves kama Aveiros. That when one feels gaiva, when one feels haughty, that brings about numerous sins, umagberes yitzuleva adam alav, and it increases and it allows the yetzer to grow and overpower a person. Shenemar, as the pasuk in Devarim says, "V'ram levavecha," that when your heart becomes haughty, v'shachachtas Hashem lokecha, that's when you forget Hashem your God. V'nemar, and says Shleim Avelchem Mishlei Rumeinayim, haughty eyes, u'rechav leiv, an expansive heart. Near Rishayim Chatas. That is the faroi, the near, the ditch of the wicked. Pirush. What does that mean? Hagaiva, one with haughtiness, near Rishayim. The gaiva is like a furrow that is plowed by the wicked. Kimimenu yifrach atayim. Because such an attitude allows the aveiros to grow. And allows, just like when you plow the furrow in the ground, that's what allows the vegetation to grow. Similarly, the haughtiness, the gaiva, puts one in a place that there is that furrow that can allow the sins to fester and grow. Kasher nemar, as the pasuk says, V'ram levavecha, that when you have a haughty heart, shachachtas Hashem lokecha, then one could come to forget Hashem is God. V'nemar, and says David HaMelech, until him begavas rasha yidlak ani. Haughtiness, he hunts down the poor. And furthermore, they speak harshly about the righteous with arrogance. Says in Navi Yechezkel, there's terror in the land of the living. Just as like one who plows and makes this furrow in the field. Why does he make the furrow? Why does he make the ditch? For one simple reason, so that the seeds that he plants will grow beautifully, that he'll be able to get an incredibly large crop. So too the Rishayim. They're creating this furrow in their hearts, and unfortunately they're planting and festering within them are all these evil intentions, which are going to give birth and going to sprout sins, which are the peiros, which are the fruits of their evil intentions. And similarly, along the lines of the Mashal says the Navi Isaiah, Uparach karoish mishpat, the judgment will sprout like the fruit in the furrow of the field. And finally, continues Rabeinu Yona, that one who is haughty, one who feels high, what's going to happen? This creates this furrow, this creates this area for the Aveiros to be planted, to grow. Says Rabeinu Yona, Ma shamar achatos. And when it says achatos, when it says that a sin grows, pirush, what does that mean? Near Rishayim, near achatos, the furrow of the Rishayim is a furrow for the seeds of the sin. The koilel chatoyim rabim. Because although The chata sounds like one chait, one sin. No, it refers to many aveiros. K'mei chatas Yehuda. Or ye perusha v'chatas b'chasar and vav. Or you can explain it chatas without the vav. K'mei shemesh yareach, the sun and the moon. V'atam, and the reason it's learned that way is movad ki hagaiva goyremes chatayim, because aside from the fact that the gaiva causes chatayim, causes sins within this furrow growing inside himself, hamida atzma chatos, the midah itself, meaning the gaiva, we're seeing as two elements. In number one, creates this ditch in the heart and allows the aviris to fester and grow. And number two, that it itself, the gaiva, the feeling of haughtiness itself, is itself an avera. The haughty heart is itself, the abomination is the toyeva to Hashem. Concludes Rabeinu Yona, Balagaiva Nimsar B'Yad Yitzhar, the Balagaiva, this haughty person is given over to his Yitzhara, Ki Nezer Hashem Imay Achrei Asher Hu Tavas Hashem, because he no longer has the help of Hashem. Why? Because he's a ta'eva to Hashem. He's an abomination to Hashem. So if Hashem looks at you with contempt, he's not going to be the one to help you. So when this Balgaiva is removing himself from Hashem, he's not only allowing the Averas to fester, he's removing Hashem's help, and that itself is the Avera. We'll pick it up from here in the next year. B'siyata d'shmaya.